Last time on Tales of Aeternus, I started a brand new world, took time to get some gear, spent time gathering materials for our home, made a wonderful house, and shared a few of my future plans for the series. Now, let's jump right into episode 2. Welcome back to Tales of Aeternus, where in between episodes, I've made a little bit of progress. So, where we left the interior, it looked really horrible, so I had to adjust it, and I think it looks that much better. It's not amazing, it's not revolutionary or anything, but it's better. So I moved the workstations over here so I can just access them when I need them, and I'll probably have a different whole house for all of this stuff eventually. And then I moved the barrels from the wall and scattered them around, so that way it looks a little messy, but this isn't my permanent storage solution anyway. But it also just looks like it's a bit more realistic. Like if you're just storing stuff, you'll stack it and such. You'll just have random bits of bob, like bits of wood scattered around, I guess. And then we got a little desk here with a little pot plant, and it's being held onto the wall by this curtain rod, which I made by accident, because they are made by making a chain, but horizontally. I thought you made chains horizontally, not vertically, so I messed up there. So I've got a couple of those scattered around, holding up the barrels and stuff. It's pretty cool, holding the door. I made the staircase too wide, added in this railing, and made a little bit of a kitchen area with all the furnace types. I jump on this quite often, you'll notice. I then have some more shelves up here. I've got like a little bit of a desk with a present on it, and then I got my bed. It's nothing amazing. It's not the best. It'll probably expand over time, but it's home for now. I should probably add a beam that goes all the way across. I don't know why I didn't. But anyway, that's not everything for the video. We are going to be doing a lot in this video. Oh, like sleeping, I guess, because the sun's going down and I need a cow. I'll find some wheat and 1 egg now. A sweet, sweet treat. Oh, I need a sugar cane. I'll make some cake. I'll make some cake. Oh. In this video, I plan on doing quite a lot of things, but the main task is building the blacksmith, which is going to go behind me in that area there. So I'll need to clean that up eventually, but I can't build the blacksmith now because I need more blocks. And in order to get more blocks, I have to go mining. That sounds stupid, but I still need to go get mining to get some resources anyway. So let me get some stuff ready for that and explain what I need to go and get. So in between episodes, I've been planning out making this big old drill so I can go underground and just auto mine a bunch of blocks. It's like a 5x5. It mines a bunch of things. I've done it in Create before. It's really fun. But I need deployers for that. And in order to get deployers, I need polished rose quartz, which means I need rose quartz, which means I need quartz. And how do you get quartz? Easy. Go to the nether. So I planned on making a little nether portal over here in this little cave bit, like just temporarily. I probably would have made a cooler portal in the end, or maybe in the end. Not like actually the end dimension, but like I would have made a better portal, maybe like a little crack in the wall. That would have been a cool little idea. But I just needed something temporary. But I did a bit of research, and you can't just go to the nether in this mod pack. You need to get like a thing first, like this obsidian palantir, which you can only get from like killing a lich or by making another thing, which means I need to kill a bunch of zombies, and I don't have a farm at the moment for that. So we found a different solution. We need to pulverize some diorite. So I need to make a pulverizer, but there's a few resources I need to get in order to make that. So let's go and do all of that. So I went down to the mines, found a little spot to mine up and find some silver ore, gathered a little bit of iron, then I went back up to the surface, found some gravel for a smeltery, and went back home. Alright, now that I am back from doing all of that, I can now make all of the things I need to do. But we need to start by making like a furnace system. So let's do that. So I'm just going to clear out this spot over here just so I can temporarily make my create stuff. And then I will make it look nicer eventually. But this is just a quick little getting rid of this spot. So we do this, we turn around, and then we turn around, and look, it's all cleared out. That was probably a better transition than last time. Go me. So I need to make like a little smeltery area using Tinker's Construct, which it will be very temporary. It's going to move this episode. The other stuff, it will probably stick around. So in order to do any of that, I'm going to need all of these, but we're going to start off with getting a seared melter. Do I have glass? I do. Cool. We make the seared melter. No, I don't want to... Same thing, just different recipe. Okay, we make the seared melter, and then we need a seared heater, and this is going to be our first step. We also are going to need a faucet and a basin. So these are our first steps, and we might not need to do much more. No, we definitely do. I'm remembering now. All right, so we're going to go over here. We put that there. We put that there, that, and then that, and this is pretty simple. So you put the heater there, and I smelt down 1 gold ingot, we'll be able to get 1 ingot in here. And then if we pour that over there, we will have an ingot cast. Awesome. We need 4 of these ingots in there. Gosh, I should have kept some wood on me. So I can have a crafting table out here. I'm gonna need it. And then we need 1 more in there. We make the basin. Then I believe we will put that there and then pour that into there. Yes, we've got the controller. So we are going to put that there. We don't really need that stuff anymore. Then we need to make a fuel tank. Then we also need a drain. Now, it's not the best, not the worst. We don't need it to be huge right now. We are going to make it bigger, but we do just need it to work for the moment. We need lava. I've realized that we don't have lava. That's okay. I know where to get some lava because I was considering getting some when I had to get to the nether. So we're going to bring this fuel tank with us. And I've also got the zoom mod to see my other horse. Hello, horse. Hello. I'm giving you a name. Your name is Wander because you keep on wandering around. Alright, let's just go to the lava and we can sleep on the road. Drive, just drive. I forgot to make the bucket before I came. That was very silly of me. Alright, that's filled up. Alright, we're home. Now if we get the lava, lava, and if we throw this silver in there, it will smelt it down 1 by 1. Well, that's a fun discovery. It's not actually doubling it. Alright, we've got all the silver out now. We need to go ahead and make the pulverizer. I feel I'm going to need redstone and iron. What do I need for a pulverizer? If I even got all the resources, oh my gosh, this is going to be embarrassing. I instantly don't have all the resources. Are you kidding? Hold on, let's make what we can. We can make a piston. We've got the flint. Oh, I did not realize that's what the glass was like. Oh no. I need to go find amethyst. I need to go find a geode. This sucks. All right, more adventure time. Okay, wait. No, before I go on an adventure, let's work out what we need. So we definitely need amethyst. That's not an excuse. We need copper. Yep, we need a bunch of that. We need some zinc, I think. Oh, back to the mines. The child, I yearn for the mines. So back down to the mines I went, and I got pretty lucky finding a geode so quickly. So I gathered some amethyst, and this is when I should have started talking again, but for some reason I locked in and made the coal generator to power the pulverizer before I started commentating again. I, for the life of me, cannot work out why I wasn't talking during that entire last segment, and now I can't sleep. So I think it's a blood moon, which is so fun. Yay, love a blood moon. Anyway, so we have gotten a coal generator. Did I place it all down already? I did place it down. So we've got a coal generator over here. Zoinks! Hey mate, look, you and me, we're gonna tussle. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're easy. What? Oh, what the hell are you? That is what we're currently making. I'm gonna put that in the A so I don't need to keep on unsearching. Okay, copper gears. Did we get copper gears? Now we have 2 copper gears. Okay, now we need to make this, the machine frame. So do we have the silver still? Silver, tinted glass. Oh, this better work. This better work. Okay, it does. Awesome sauce. All right, and then we need the redstone flux, which we can make. All right, then we can go. Pulverizer, move items. We got the pulverizer. Let's go. That's putting power into the pulverizer, and there's a creeper. Oh, man. Now, what do we need to pulverize? Diorite! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Finally, I made this whole machine just to forget exactly what I needed it for. That's so fun of me. Gosh, it's such a mess, but we needed it. All right, do we actually have diorite? That is probably a really good question that I should have solved beforehand. No. No, we don't have any diorite. Get on my horse. Come on, Wanda. We're going to find some diorite, and future knower, voiceover knower, is going to do a voiceover, not in this accent, because this is quite annoying. Actually, let's just check down here real quick, because there's no point in passing it over to voiceover knower if I can just come down here and go, and, like, you know, just do a quick, like, you know, about, like, a 5-minute mining done in, like, 1 second, because boop. There she is. But where's the diorite? Oh, any diorite down here? Any diorite? Oh my gosh, I'm going so far down. I'm not expecting it to go that far. Hold on. I'm tapping in voiceover Noah because I'm failing to jump, and voiceover Noah might cut this out.
Yeah, that's not my job, idiot, but I did go and look for a long time for diorite. Accidentally got Wanda killed, which really sucked. And then I decided to go home and get my nature's compass so I could use it to find a diorite cave biome, and then I gathered a bunch of that before going home.
Okay, We're finally home. We can take off our roller skates, which were helping us go really fast. And now we can pulverize some things. Oh, Wanda's dead. That's very unfortunate. We've still got, I don't know, what do I call you? Harp. I'm gonna call you Harp. Because you don't really hop very well, but you harp. Alright, let's pulverize this diorite, I guess. This better be worth it, man. This better be worth it, man. Is it doing one at a time that slow? Hold on, no, surely it's doing the whole stack. This is a joke. Wait, what? Did I miss it? Oh, I need the flint. 25%! Oh, we're cooked. We're actually so cooked. I gotta see it work once, and then I can AFK it. But it's a 25% chance, and we currently haven't got one. And it's been 8. It's been 9. Okay, I gotta sit here and just watch. Wait, it says there's... There's another quartz. Alright, I'm gonna go AFK in the house. I'm gonna give that like 50 minutes. Okay, we've got 4 nether quartz. That can keep doing its thing, I don't care. Just pulverize the diorite. Get it out of my sight. It took so long to find it. Rose quartz. Sand. Where is me sand? Sand. Paper. Sandpaper. We now have 2 polished rose quartz. We're getting there. We're getting there. Making these deployers first. We've spent that much time on it. We need brass hands. Oh, we need brass sheet. Oh, you can't do it to these ones. Mechanical press. I don't want any of this inside. I want it all outside. Don't need more brass. I have 6 more brass. We get the zinc and the copper and we'll put it in. Alright. We've got the 8 brass sheets, which we need. Then we go to the deployer. That's not a deployer. Deployer. Blah. Alright, so we make a brass hand. Make 2 brass hands. Alright. Electron tubes. Made. Deployers. Made. We've made the deployers. Now we can clipboard it. Yes! Let's go! Woo, woo, woo. Sorry, guys, sorry. That was a bit weird, I'm so sorry, but oh my gosh. Maybe I should just stay outside and keep crafting out here until I can't anymore. Oh, I'm realizing I don't have slime. Oh, but I can make slime, I know how to make slime, I'm very excited to show you guys the finished product for this thing, because I have made it before in videos past, which no longer exist, but I haven't made it for a while. Now, let's have a quick look. I do have a dough. Yeah, we've run into our next issue here. We need to go look for some green flour. There's surely some sort of green flour in the flower forest. I own this horse? I'm sorry, horse. I did not know I owned you. When did I tame a black horse? Did I do that last episode? Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god, thank gosh. I was like on my last tulip too. Okay, that all this stuff can go in here. I need a second one. I thought it was one. Alright. Okay. So if I do this. No, that's apples. If I do this and this. Super glue! We got super glue, we got super glue, we got super glue, super glue. We need to combine that. We remember how long it took me to get all that diorite, right? And I went underground and did all of that work. Yeah, so I'm basically just gonna like use some of that diorite to make andesite, which I can get much easily, but I'm too lazy to run back right now. So how much andesite do I need? I need 19 more andesite alloy, which means I need 18 andesite, which means I need 9 of this diorite. Okay, we've got 19 mechanical drills. Let's go. Lock in, chat. Lock in. Yes! Wait, I need a wrench still. Alright. Let's go down to the mines, shall we? So it goes that way. And then... Ooh. Oh! Is it doing its thing? Oh my gosh. Look at all of this mining it's already doing. Did that just get diamonds? Okay, let's go. Oh, this is already paying for itself. Alright, we're just gonna let this do its thing for like 5 minutes, so let's just watch it. I actually need stone though, so we need to head up to a stone layer. That's gold, so we should probably grab that because it's important. I think if we go at maybe like this layer. So this thing is just essentially mining a 5x5 forest. I can extend it to be bigger, but I just currently don't have the parts for it. So this will hopefully get us those parts that we need. Like, we're going to need a bunch of andesite. We should probably run this through the diorite cave when we get a chance, because it would just be better for us.
Alright, so we are finally back from the mines, and we didn't get too big of a haul. I definitely need to go... Oh no, stop. Jesus. I don't want you to start mining through the landscape. Did it get the tree? Was there a tree here? It did. Well, that's useful to know. I can use it for trees. Yeah, so we're back from the mines. We have a bit of a haul. Like, we got a lot of stones. That's about it. We need to go deeper to get some more resources, but we'll do that later on, and we'll just... I'll get, like, a seed on here or something. Can I make a seed? I can make a seed. I'll just have, like, a purple seed or something up here, and then we can go for a little wander down in the mines. Just let it do its thing. Maybe get another deployer that puts, like, a torch on the wall so it keeps on lighting up, but... Oh, it would need to do it every few blocks. Meh. But the plan now is to clear out this area so we can make our blacksmith building. So thank you, spruce tree platform. You served your purpose, but now you gotta go. Oh my god. Congratulations, I'm loyal. Oh, that's not how you make a diamond shovel. What are you, a bird? Oh, okay. Like one of the gay puppets. We have a bunch of this limestone, so I'm thinking we do like a foundation using a bit of this. Yeah, okay, let's just make the general shape of how big I want this blacksmith to be, because the facade of the building is not going to fit what I need in it. So it's definitely going to have an underground section, which I'll still decorate and make look nice, but it's not going to look the same. Okay. Can't have too many of those back to back because it does do that. All right, let me make the general shape of the foundation, and then we'll make the house foundation. I think I'm gonna stick with this andesite stone rather than using the calcite and diorite. No, well, there's actually no diorite in here. I guess I could sprinkle some diorite in there now. So I just use the iron wad to make this really quickly, and then I can texture it up like just by doing a little bit of blotches like this. We need to get the stone bricks again. Yeah, just a little bit of texturing like that. Maybe I should start putting down the foundation of the house. So I think I need some dark oak wood for that. Please say I have dark oak wood. I do. Do I have dark oak saplings? I do. Okay, we have both things I need for this build. So that is good to know. All right. Then if I just follow along like that, and that should be the base foundation that I need for this build. So there's going to be like a little barrier around here, then the doorway will be here. Once again, I am kind of just taking inspiration from builds at the moment until I get my own like footing for what I want to be building. I'm not following any sort of tutorials. I'm simply looking at a picture and being like, yeah, that works for what I want, and then I'm doing that, because it really does help. Like, you shouldn't feel like you need to make something brand new, like if you're not good at building, which I'm not that good. I have built things by myself before. Like, it's just, it takes time, it takes practice, and I believe I can get better over time. The more I'm watching like the Hermitcraft series, where I'm watching these guys who build for a living, they play this game for a living. Of course they're gonna be good. Like, if they're not good, they've chosen the wrong lifestyle, but none of them have. They're all amazing. So it's gonna circle around. I need to probably lay down a path, but it's okay. And then we need to also decorate the path. I don't think I can do too much decorating until I've got more buildings in. This is gonna be like a town square with a fountain area, because I don't want too much to be out front of my house. I'm a bit selfish like that. So I don't even think I need to like use any of the modded blocks for this one. I think I simply can go ahead. Oh, let's use the already existing smooth stone in here. How does this work? Yeah, I think I should go cobblestone first. So we're texturing up the wall here, making it look a little bit nicer with all this stone and andesite just mixed in and blend in and missing the block I need a place.
With the rest of the building, I decided to go with a slanted roof lined with dark oak planks and slabs, and then I filled in the gaps with cobbled deep slate bricks, and polished deep slate for some texturing. I added in an upstairs area where the blacksmith would live and made the roof connect up, which was fun to work out. Then I added in a little bit of decoration out the front with a kiln-like area and some barrels for storage. I also got some creeper milk which I decided to drink, which made me into a living bomb, so I had to quickly jump into the river so I wouldn't destroy any of the landscape. Then I used my drill underneath the building so I could cave out the area that we'll be using in the next part. Alright, for this next section I need a bunch of sand, gravel, and clay. And I figured this was probably the time to go and find the horse that I tamed, which I forgot that I tamed. I think it's this guy. Hello? Yeah. Oh, right, you can't move unless I make you move. But how much faster is this horse? Nope, that one can't even jump 2 blocks. Am I gonna notice that 0.36 difference? I think I would notice an extra block difference with jumping. No, I've ridden this horse now. It's not fair. There should be enough sand and clay in here. I just need to use my door method. I guess I didn't actually need a horse after all. If we get 4 stacks of gravel, 4 stacks of sand, 1 stack of clay blocks, should be good. Alright, so now if we just go flop, 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 we'll make 8 stacks of grout. Now, smelting 8 stacks of grout would take a while if I wasn't a genius. Now, I need 4 iron. Okay, we need the andesite casing, and then we're going to make an encased fan. So I need a propeller. Then we make the encased fan. Now, I need to go get some lava. So, come on. I don't know. We'll call you Lost. Lost the horse, because I lost you and had no idea that I even tamed you. Now we need to grab a lava. Lava. Alright, now this lava is going to help us with getting all this grout smelted. So, put that there. I'm going to put all of our grout down in that hole. We're going to put lava there. Encased fan there. Then we are going to grab the hand crank and we're going to blow the sparks at the grout, and in a moment just give it a moment. There we go. Oh, that drained me a lot, but we did it. Look at all those bricks. Now we just got to clear out this smeltery real quick. All right, all of that is broken down. I'm gonna bring this with me, even though I know I can't use it just yet. And we're going to show you guys the next floor. I'm loving this. I think this is brilliant. Now, I'll make this look better soon. I can also close that now. But we do need to just go down. We want to make this smeltery as big as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We need to go 1 more block out, and I'm nominating this side for it to be where we go out. But I just got to remember that. It's going to go there. That's going to go there. And then if we fill this side in as well, we'll be able to step out of here. And then this, yeah, we've got a 7x7 smeltery down here. Sure, this does not need to be that big of a gap area, and we can always extend out this way. But this is going to be the area where we like smelt all of our ores down, and this is going to go all the way up, and we do not have those seed bricks. So I think we will just tidy it up. I've changed my mind. I think the best way to do it though is to just make a cobbled deep slate floor, or not a cobbled, like a brick floor. Oh, it is nighttime. Let's go get some resources and we'll decorate and have a little chat. So I've decided to make the floor like deep slate tiles just because it will blend in with the smeltery, and the walls I'm thinking spruce. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I don't really know what to make an underground area walls out of. Maybe it should just be stone. It should be some sort of stone. Maybe I could, ooh, I have an idea for what I'm going to do, but we'll get to that shortly. Let's just fill this in. All right, so it's a very, very dark interior down here. We'll just put some lanterns, but they'll be hanging down shortly, but we'll just do it like this for the moment. Something I do want to do on the walls is I want to have lava being produced. So I think I'm going to have lava being produced back here in like these spots by using the dripstone lava method.
I can only do it like once at the moment, but we could do it. But the walls, I'm thinking we use a block that I haven't really experimented with yet, and that is Jasper. Let's just look at what it looks like on this wall. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I like the red for the walls. It's nice. I think it will look well with like all of what's going on. It does kind of look netherracky, so I could probably texture it with netherrack once we get to the nether. Now, so what we're going to do is we're just going to look at this wall. And there we go. It's all filled in now. This should probably be centered, but who cares? This wall is going to be covered with this, so I didn't bother with that because it made no sense for me to add in extra when I don't need to add in extra. I'm thinking we'll have our... I can go to F1 now. I'm going to add in the dripstone things here for the lava on both sides. I think these are going to be lined with like drains so I can just get all of the ores. But yeah, it doesn't need to be too extravagant. It's purely just for ore processing. So we do need to have that. I might have like a spot over here that I might make a spot to unload all of the ores and stuff that I get from the drill. But yeah, for now, this is pretty perfect. Look, it definitely needs a little bit more work over time, a little bit more sprucing up, but we are still in the early game, so I don't have all the resources possible to make it look nicer, but like the front looks great. I probably need to add in like a chimney or something. Okay, so we've added in a little bit of a dripstone thing here. We're going to add in all the different Tinker's Workshop things here as well. We need to extend this out, but currently we can't smelt anything down until we get more lava. I could probably take this fuel tank and go get more, or I could make another fuel tank and go get some more, but I'll wait for after the video to do that because I'm going to go and get a bunch of resources off camera for the next video so I don't have an excuse to not finish things. These machines, I don't know what we're going to do with just yet. Oh, we did get some more nether quartz, which is nice. But yes, that is essentially where we're going to leave off this video. It's getting nighttime, so it's probably the best time to go and end off the video. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you did like it, make sure to hit the like button down below, subscribe for more, and let me know what you guys think of the building, like what else I should add into it, what else I could add into my house, what other buildings you'd like to see in this town, because it's starting to take shape. I think either in the next episode, I'm going to work on the workshop for the create stuff, or I'm going to work on a little farmer's hut. I haven't decided yet, but I definitely need some farming going on, so it might be best to start that next episode. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!